Good evening, and welcome to your KAAV's 5 o'clock news. Today is January 4th, 2008.
I'm Echo Blake.
And I'm Andrew Marcum.
I love Iowa a whole lot.
Former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee won last night's GOP Iowa caucuses with 34% of the vote. It is a remarkable win for Huckabee, who was little more than an asterisk in the race for the Republican nomination just a few months ago.
Meanwhile, Barack Obama broke out of a neck-and-neck contest with his Democratic rivals.
Thank you, Iowa. They said this day would never come.
Obama, who campaigned as an apostle of change in Washington, received 38% support among Democrats. Speaking to his supporters, Obama called his victory in Iowa a defining moment in history.
Former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney finished second in the Republican caucuses, getting 25% of the GOP support. Former Senator Fred Thompson and Senator John McCain each received 13% of the vote, coming in third and fourth respectively.
On the Democratic side, Senator John Edwards followed Obama with 30% of the vote, while Hillary Clinton ran a close third with 29%. And now to other news.
British counterterrorism officials arrived in Pakistan today to join the investigation into Benazir Bhutto's assassination, a day after President Pervez Musharraf dismissed allegations that his government may have had a hand in the slaying. The Scotland Yard team will provide forensic and technical expertise into the killing of the opposition leader. Bhutto's death on December 27th plunged an already volatile Pakistan deeper into crisis as it battled a surge in violence by al-Qaeda and Taliban extremists. It also forced a 6-week delay in parliamentary elections, now set for February 18th.
Kenya's opposition party is calling for a new election as political deadlock between the president and his chief rival continued for a second week amid spiraling violence. There was no immediate comment from the government of President Mwai Kibaki. The opposition said it would hold street protests, but by midday there were no signs of mass protests brewing.
A fierce Arctic storm lashed California on Friday, toppling trees, soaking a coastal landscape already charred by wildfires, and threatening to paralyze the mountains with deep snow. The storm system began dumping rain and snow Thursday in parts of northern California. Nearly 150,000 people were without power, utility companies said, with about 2/3 of them in the Sacramento area.
Unemployment is now at a 2-year high of 5% as the Labor Department's latest jobs report shows. The news released today will likely raise more fears of a recession. Economists have been expecting a net increase of about 70,000 jobs. Instead, the economy only added 18,000. The numbers are the worst reported for a month since August 2003.
And now Charissa Thornton lets us in on some ways to go green.
Did you know that 84% of trash could be recycled? Or that 40 million acres of tropical rainforests are cut per year? Here are 5 ways you can help reduce the threat of global warming. Driving is convenient, but biking can be fun and is healthier for you and the environment. Instead of wasting paper, subscribe to an online magazine or newspaper. If you don't use rechargeable batteries, return them to the manufacturer. Turn off your lights. It will save energy and money. Use fluorescent light bulbs. They are energy efficient and cheaper to buy. Going green is easier than you think. For more information, go to www.gogreen.com. And now a word from our sponsor.
Has your life been less than spectacular? Worried that your mourners will see you as just another body? Go out in style in a custom casket from Burton Buds Vintage Coffins. Every coffin built by Burton Buds is a unique work of art, made to suit the tastes, needs, and dimensions of the person who orders it. Each is hand-built from the finest materials, so you can be sure it will last. Longer than you will, anyway. For prices and pictures, visit the website at vintagecoffins.com. Burton Buds Vintage Coffins. Don't be caught dead without one.
From the sports desk, here's Milo Blake.
UNI is 2-0 in the Valley after a 64-51 win over Evansville. Adam Cook scored a career-high 20 points to lead 3 UNI players in double figures. The Panthers sealed the win with a 13-5 run late in the second half. The Iowa Hawkeyes fell to 11th-ranked Indiana in their Big Ten opener. Senior guard Justin Johnson nearly rallied the Hawks from a 13-point deficit. Despite this valiant effort, the Hoosiers hung on for a 79-76 win. On a lighter note, Stan Friedman won the ultimate couch potato competition. The competitors had to sit and watch sports with only one break every 8 hours. Friedman triumphed after 29 hours when his final competitor made an unscheduled bathroom break. Now we turn to Tiffany Green with tonight's weather.
Today's high reached a typical 36 degrees. Expect a low around freezing overnight. Tomorrow, plan for winds to be light with a high of 48. It is currently 36 degrees in Des Moines. From the Weather Lab, this is Chief Meteorologist Tiffany Green.
For KAAV News, I'm Echo Blake.
And I'm Andrew Marcum. Thank you.